Casings down there?
Yeah, definitely spent casings, and then I just try to phase it out of my mind, try to remain calm. Then I see shattered glass from the front doors, and then as I'm walking out of the shattered doors, I see blood trickling down the steps, and then the dead body on Pearl Street.
Describe the person that you saw laying on the ground.
It was just, I don't know if it was a male or female. I kind of just peered over for half a second. They were dressed in black. I'm not sure who they were, but there's someone dead.
Many of those same students told us that they spent the next few hours on their cell phones calling loved ones around the country and around the world, for that matter, letting them know that they were fine. We're hoping to hear from police and fire coming up in a briefing supposed to be held about 8 o'clock. We'll try to update that as quickly as we can. But for now, Micah, that's it from the scene here on the streets in Santa Monica. Let me send it back to you in the studio.
You got it. Rick Chambers working the story for us tonight from the command post. Although the violence spilled onto the campus of Santa Monica College, the police chief stressed this was not a school shooting, rather a series of shootings that ended with gunfire on the campus. But with so many locations and so many victims, many had a hard time getting their heads around the scope of today's rampage. Chris Wolf with us live in Santa Monica tonight with that part of the story. Chris?
And Micah, the gunman shot up a city bus this afternoon right near Santa Monica College. The bus actually ended up here outside of a Ralph's supermarket. You see it behind me at the intersection of Cloverfield and Olympic, although the shooting actually took place about a block south of here, closer to campus at Pico and Cloverfield. The bus was packed with passengers, including mothers and children, and witnesses tell me it was just a typical afternoon, and then terror. Bullet holes cover a city bus in Santa Monica after a gunman opened fire on all the people inside this afternoon. This was just one horrible scene from a deadly rampage that involved several locations in and around Santa Monica College. Investigators say the man was equipped with body armor and an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. We found these pictures of the firearm online. The AR-15 comes in various sizes and has different options. Police say the crime spree involves murder, arson, carjacking, and gunfire. For some reason, the man shot up this bus near Olympic and Cloverfield in Santa Monica. Passengers tell us he drove up and started honking the horn. Both vehicles came to a stop, and that's when he jumped out of his car and immediately started spraying the bus with bullets, piercing windows.
All the passengers on the bus immediately took cover with the bullets flying into the bus. Everybody was screaming. There was a lot of panic on the bus. People were crying, and they noticed that there was one woman who was hit by a bullet.
Passengers, including mothers and children, hit the ground. KTLA-5 arrived on scene shortly after it happened and found paramedics treating a young mother. Witnesses say a bullet grazed her head and that another may have hit her right arm. Her young daughter was at her side in the ambulance for the trip to the hospital. And as far as we understand, that young mother did not suffer life-threatening injuries. She's going to be okay. For now, reporting live in Santa Monica, I'm Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
Looking for the few slivers